it's Lisa from the blog farmhouseonboone.com, and today I'm going to share with you our cozy winter breakfast menu. Today's video is sponsored by Thrive Market. I've talked about them on here before. They are a great place for me to get so many items that I can't get at my local grocery stores. So we don't have shredded coconut that I like, or the organic jams, a lot of various spices I get from Thrive Market, maple syrup, dried goods. I can find them for a really great price by being a Thrive Market member. I've been a member for several years now, and I've always liked to place an order every couple of months just to fill in some of the gaps in things that I can't find at my local grocery store. They have thousands of food, home, and beauty products curated just for members. Organic groceries, clean beauty. I even also got my supplements during pregnancy, like my prenatal vitamins, iron, D, and magnesium from Thrive Market, and I still do when I remember to take them currently, which isn't often, but I should while nursing. Still do get several vitamins from there as well. Thrive Market makes it really easy to navigate around searching by diets, whether you're keto, paleo, gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, and find exactly what you need. Thrive Market now offers two ways to be a member. You can either pay for the year, which comes out to about $5 a month billed all at once, and then also a $9.95 a month option, so you can check out, see if you like it, or if you're just hesitant to see if you'd use it, you can go that route. You can find that deal at thrivemarket.com/farmhouseonboone. I will also leave a link down in the description box below. So today I'm going to make some cozy winter breakfasts for you to get some ideas and inspiration. Now, most days for us, we do a lot of smoothies and eggs and just keep things really simple. But some of these are really, really simple and they're perfect every day. Some of them are more make ahead to have ready for the week, and some of them are weekend. So let's dive in. The first one we're gonna make is an einkorn cream of wheat. I showed this on a recent day in the life video and had several of you ask for the recipe. It's really, really simple. I first ground some einkorn berries in my mill on the coarse setting. Now, if you don't have a grain mill, you could just use einkorn flour from Jovial or wherever. I do like to do it on the coarse setting, but it isn't required. Now, I just take the einkorn berries and then I just add 4 parts milk or water, or a combination thereof. You could also do coconut milk, almond milk, whatever kind of milk you want. I am going to use goat milk, of course, that I got from our farm. I just do about 4 cups of milk and 1.5 cups of coarsely milled einkorn flour, and then just cook it on medium heat, whisking constantly. This is something that will stick if you aren't really attentive to it. It'll cook up quickly. You just want to get that soft porridge-like consistency. Next, just add a dash of salt. You could add some honey to taste. I love to add a berry syrup. So to make a berry syrup, I add frozen strawberries and blueberries to a stainless steel stock pot, or just a small pot, and add a tiny bit of water, about 2 tablespoons. Put the lid on and allow it to come to a simmer. Once the berries start to get kind of soft because they were frozen, I just stir it around, add some honey, and then allow it to simmer until it thickens. And then I'm just going to hit it with a few pulses of my immersion blender to soften it up. I take the warm cream of einkorn, add it to a bowl, add some of the berry syrup, some heavy whipping cream, and it is a delicious, easy, and comforting breakfast for winter. Perfect for just every day. It's a good substitute if you're sick of oatmeal. And I love einkorn for all of the benefits. It's an ancient grain. I have more about that on the blog, so I will leave a link down in the description box below. It's good? Mm-hmm. Do you like cream of wheat?
Not that much, but I like it.
Not that much. Right, the next thing on the list is a toasted maple granola with dried fruit. Normally I use honey for my granola, but I thought I would give it just a little bit of a winter twist and make it really delicious to use maple syrup. Now I'm just using my basic granola recipe. I have one on the blog, you can check that out. This one I'm gonna add dried cranberries, dried cherries, you could add raisins, super easy. Now the way that I make my granola, I add 3/4 cups of coconut oil to a large pot and just melt it. Then a 1/2 cup of maple syrup, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and then for this one, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla and a teaspoon of cinnamon. To that, I add 3 cups of chopped nuts. Today I'm gonna use walnuts and pecans. 8 ounces of coconut chips and 2 cups of oatmeal. Sometimes I like to switch it up and add 1/2 of the shredded coconut, 1/2 of the coconut chips. This just gives it a little bit of a texture that tastes really great. You can add different nuts, but served with some raw milk, if you can get your hands on that, is a really great breakfast to have on hand. You can make it in large batches and use it throughout the week. Next up, a recipe I'm really excited to share with you all, and that is gingerbread sourdough pancakes. So it's my typical pancake recipe, but with a few twists. I start with 2 cups of sourdough starter, like I always do. Add in a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil or butter. Then I add 1 egg, and then instead of 2 tablespoons honey, in this case, I do molasses, which gives it a festive gingerbread taste. A 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of ginger, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Finally, I add a teaspoon of baking soda. It bubbles up like sourdough pancakes do at this stage when you have a nice active starter. And then just cook them on preheated cast iron skillets as usual. All right, the next cozy winter breakfast I'm gonna show you is a sourdough strata. This I love. Now, what I did was I started by making a loaf of my artisan sourdough bread. That, of course, has been going all day. Once it was done, I cut it into about 1-inch cubes and toasted it in the oven. I added 10 eggs, 3 cups of goat milk, fresh herbs and salt to a bowl and whisked it up. I cooked up a pound of sausage and an onion in a skillet, and then I shredded some cheese. Any kind of cheese works. This is what I love about a meal like this, is you can adapt it to whatever you have seasonally available. So it's always cozy, it's always good, and I really love using my oven in the winter, and I try to use it a little bit less in the summer. And so this is just perfect for winter, but it's also great in the spring. So I just put the toasted bread in my large cast iron skillet with the sausage and onion and a couple cups of cheese, and then added in the eggs and herb mixture, and then just baked it in the oven. Another great thing about the strata is you can make it ahead of time. So if you want to bring it to a brunch, or if you just want to prepare ahead for your family, maybe on Saturday night to have for Sunday morning, you can combine it all, cover it with foil or a lid, put it in the fridge, and then just pop it in the oven the next day, which is perfect. The last thing I'm gonna make today are sourdough English muffins. I love making these ahead of time. We probably won't be eating them today, as my family has been eating breakfast all day for me to make this cozy winter menu for you all, but we can put them in the refrigerator and we'll be very happy to have them tomorrow. I also really love making egg sandwiches ahead of time. So I will mix up eggs and milk and sausage, bake it in the oven with some cheese, and then cut it into squares, put it onto a sourdough English muffin, wrap it, and freeze it. So that's something you can do. I did that whenever I was meal prepping to have baby Daniel. It's something just great to have on hand if there's a busy season ahead. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed these cozy winter menu ideas. Also, if you have not yet tried Thrive Market, make sure to visit thrivemarket.com/Farmhouse on Boone to get 25% off your order plus a free gift. If you're brand new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I make tuna videos every week on food from scratch, natural living, and a handmade home. Thank you so much for stopping by the farmhouse.